Alrighty, fellas. We are back for another lower day. It is the main deadlift day today. We have 425 for two sets of singles. I will not be pulling what I did yesterday and failing my second set. I refuse. I'm getting that second rep for who knows what. I didn't show it yesterday in the video of my second set of bench because I failed miserably and I didn't want to show that. But we will not be pulling that again on today's deadlift session. But I do have 6 sets of deadlifts again. Murder me. Um, shouldn't be too bad this time. I should be kind of used to the volume. But everything has gone up in weight and less reps, but stayed the same amount of sets. Because not tomorrow, next week is when the volume will start to cut down. I will be starting to remove sets next week and upping the weight, but keeping the reps, just like rep scheme and blah, 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 blah. All the things that you do when you have to program for yourself. Sometimes I find it annoying, sometimes I find it fun. But, you live and you learn, just like yesterday. You live and you learn, brothers. You live and you learn. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I will see y'all in the gym during deadlifts. Peace. Alrighty, fellers, we are done the main deadlift day, and I don't really know what to call it, because, I don't know. It was good, kind of. My first time that I loaded up the bar, I was supposed to do 425 today, right? I put 445 by accident. That's supposed to be next week, right? And I failed both times trying to do it. So that doesn't sound too good for next week. And then I properly loaded the bar, and then it went up all right. It went okay. It went okay, to be real. But I think another problem was, I couldn't just focus on pressing because of my thumb. Because I think, give or take, between 2 to 3 plates, I didn't notice it, right? My hand was bleeding. My hand was covered in blood. And I noticed that my thumb ripped. My thumb ripped open, basically. That's what happened. And I was like, what the hell? My hand was just covered in blood. And then the bar was, a little bloody. And I was like, what the heck happened? And I just looked down at my hand, and it's just bloody. I was like, what the heck? So then there's that. So then, I usually do my top sets hook grip. I don't usually do straps, but I decided to do my second set with straps because, God forbid, my thumb bleeds again. So I decided to just do it with straps and just not take the risk of tearing my thumb. It was a little scary, but everything else moved pretty well. Honestly, if I didn't misload the bar, 425 probably would have felt pretty easy. But I wasted my time trying to pull 445 twice, thinking it was 425, and then my confidence really went down. So then when I did do 425, I was like, damn, bro, this is easy, but I'm already fatigued, so it's kind of hard. Oh my gosh, this guy needs to get out of my way. And then squats, I was surprised that it moved well. Honestly, I thought it wasn't going to move well, but it moved pretty well. It moved like air, really. It wasn't really that hard, even though it should have been, because last week was really hard for some reason. But I think I know how to squat now. I think. We're going to put that to the test on Thursday when I have my main squat day. But I think I know how to squat now. Before, I would overthink it, but really, I don't need to do that much of a hinge. Because before, I used to really hinge, right? It would be a big old hinge forward. I would hinge forward a lot. But now, like for this set of 6, I didn't really hinge that much. I just let my body flow the way it wants to. And honestly, that was probably the best it's ever felt. It was really nice. So I think that's my problem. I try to hinge so forward a lot, but like I don't really need to, you know what I mean? I just overthink the setup because squat is the one I'm worst at. Same with bench. I don't overthink it with deadlift. I'm just weak. But yeah, tomorrow we have a secondary tempo bench day. Hopefully everything moves well. This is when my volume starts to cut off a little bit. We'll see. Volume cuts off, intensity goes up, and weight also goes up, but we'll see. We will see. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to yap about. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.